Hello and welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to my first ever blood test to look at what's going on in my blood. So, first of all, why am I doing this? Well, I've ate a plant-based diet for 2 years now and I don't take any supplements, so a vegan diet, and people immediately think, oh my god, you don't get enough protein, you don't get enough B12, you don't get enough iron, all of that. And I always say, yeah I do, but I don't actually know that. I train well, I feel good most of the time, but I've never actually tested it, so I thought, do you know what, I'm going to test that what's going on in my body is actually what I think is going on. So I got hold of a Thriver blood test kit, thanks to Oxygen Addict for the discount code. I do also have some £25 off vouchers, so anyone wants one, give me a shout. Essentially, you do like a home test kit, prick your finger, put some blood in a little thing, send it off, and they give you a result. So what do you get in the box? You get like a pre-kit, you got like a cleaning wipe, you got a little plaster, alcohol swabs, obviously the little prick things. I'll show you this little box, little tubes for your blood, and then a little sending kit as well. In terms of prep, you have to be fasted for 8 hours, which is difficult for me, and well hydrated. So I've got up this morning, I haven't obviously ate since last night, I've had a glass of water, and I'm going to go and do it. You have to soak your hand in hot water for 2 or 3 minutes, give it a shake, get the blood pumping, and then do it. I'm not going to show you that because I struggle with needles as it is, so some of you guys might struggle with needles as well, but you can't actually see the needles and they're only pretty tiny, so we'll see how this goes. So you join me in the bathroom. I was a really brave boy, got the samples ready, got my little plaster on. Time to get them sent off to Thriver and let's see what the results are. Hello, welcome back. Now, a couple of months may have passed, but I had my results back. Thriver were actually very prompt in getting them back. They were back within a couple of days. I just haven't been very prompt with the video. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each result one by one, talk a little bit about what the measure is, but disclaimer, I'm not sure if you figured this out yet already or not, but I'm not a doctor, so I don't know a huge amount about these. I've done a bit of research about my own results and the measures that have been shown to me, but I won't claim to know it inside and out. So if anybody's got any sort of feedback at all, please let me know down below. I don't know, I've got a pen. So yeah, any feedback at all, please do let me know. Any other questions, please do also let me know. Now, I've got the results that they've sent me, and I've also shown the results to 2 people in the cycling YouTube world who know a lot about this, and I'll come on to that later on, but I'll just go through the results first. So if we start off by saying thank you to Dr. R. McClemont, who said my results are generally very good. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at HbA1c diabetes. Now my understanding of this is basically like blood sugar. So how much sugar you've had in blood for the last 3 months. I'll let you read that. If I go in too fast on this, just press pause. Optimal. Cheers. Please help me with this. Testosterone. Now a lot of people think, oh, you must have lots of testosterone, got to train hard, got to get big and strong, testosterone, testosterone, testosterone. I don't know if that's the case or not, but all results are normal, so I'll show you the measures on there. No, it's 15.4 nmol. I don't know. But basically, you know, for somebody like myself and probably a lot of people in the sporting world, we don't understand all this. I'm just looking for the green markers. Tell me it's normal, tell me it's okay, and that's it. Advanced iron profile. So iron's very important. It's used to make hemoglobin, which carries oxygen around your body. Very important for people who are trying to consume a lot of oxygen and do a lot of muscle usage. Total iron binding capacity, normal. Unsaturated iron binding capacity, normal. Ferritin, optimal. And I have been told that is quite good, so happy with that. Iron, normal. Transferrin, saturation, normal. Now this is a big one because eating a plant-based diet and not taking any supplements, people always say you don't get enough iron or B12 or other things, and this just reiterates to me that the diet that I'm consuming does actually hit those key markers. Like I'm 2.25 years in now, so that's enough time for any sort of nutrition that I've had in the past through meat or animal products or whatever to be out of my system. And yeah, it seems to be absolutely fine. So vitamin B9 and B12. B12 is something else that people say, oh, you don't get that in a plant-based diet because it's in meat. Now I do drink a lot of fortified milk, so like a soy milk or almond milk or so on. I say drink, I don't drink it, I like have it on cereal. So B12, active B12 normal, folate normal. Great, thanks for coming. Cholesterol. Now there's a few different measures of cholesterol. LDL and non-HDL is bad. HDL is good. So I'll show you these results now. So LDL, which is bad, which is normal. Non-HDL, which is bad, is also normal. And then HDL, which is good, is optimal. And then total cholesterol is also optimal. So 3.17, that's probably a measure that a lot of people can relate to. I think a cholesterol level of below 5 is supposed to be pretty good, so 3.17, I'll take that. Triglycerides, 0.61, and then whatever that cholesterol HDL ratio is also normal. And the last one, which is orange, is vitamin D. Now, saying that vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and helps maintain healthy skin and bones, and the rest of that. So my vitamin D levels are low. Mostly vitamin D comes from the sun, training camp needed, and then also get it in mackerel, egg yolks, meat, milk, which obviously I don't eat any of, so perhaps that's why it's low. Now, these results, I hope you've enjoyed looking through those. These results I've also sent to 2 people. So first of all, Beech. Now, if you don't know Beech, he's a cycling YouTuber, does a lot of Zwift live streaming. He's a vegan as well, and he got his FTP up to, I think, just over 5 watts per kilo last year. So, and that was his target. He'd aimed to get over 5 watts per kilo, and he'd looked into his blood a lot because of that. So he has studied his blood for a couple of years now, quite in detail, seeing how he can legally blood dope, so how you can eat different foods in order to improve your blood so you can perform better. He has made an ebook and a ebook audio, I don't know what it's called. Anyway, I bought that basically, so I listened to that on the way to and from work a couple of times. Very informative. As with all this, a lot of it, but the more you listen to it, the more I understood it, the more I could see how I could actually apply it to myself. So I sent the results to him, and I put the screenshot up now, but he kindly sort of had a look through them and gave me some feedback. So he said, as you can see, that the results looking good. Biggest room for improvement is vitamin D and testosterone. However, vitamin D is linked to testosterone, so just focus on correcting vitamin D with daily supplementation. Apart from that, green light, go ahead, crack on, train more. So that sounds great. Vitamin D. So I also sent these results too. If you've seen a bit of history on my channel, a lady called Elena Beekle. Now, she is an amazing cyclist, ultra endurance athlete, climber, runner, etc. But she's also a doctor. So I showed her these results, and she sort of agreed with Ash and said, yes, on the whole, very good. Vitamin D, yes, is showing as low, but she says that very common in the UK population, especially at this time of year, and the national guidance is that every winter people should be supplementing vitamin D anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. I haven't started supplementing vitamin D, I just haven't got around to ordering any. I think I will do it, and I'll give it a go and get retested and see if it's improved it, but more than anything, I'm just trying to get outside more in the sunshine. So that in a nutshell, with my blood test results, very reassuring for me that my blood is absolutely fine. I'm not going to start preaching that, a vegan diet is the best thing for you, look at these blood test results, but like, you can't argue with the facts, can you? Like, I know what I eat, and now I know what the results are, so for me, it's great. And particularly cholesterol, a lot of people struggle with cholesterol in life in general, so it might be worth giving it a shot just to see if that reduces it, but this Thriver test has certainly helped out. So, as I said earlier, let me know down below any questions. Were you surprised by anything? Were you not surprised by anything? Do you ever have your blood tested? Have you used a different supplier? Have you gone to the GPs? Let me know down below. I'm really interested to see how close of an eye people keep on this, because I haven't done this at all until this point. It's certainly something I think I'll keep up, provided I can get through the prick test. There you go. So thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below, and I will see you very soon.